Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Brittany and you're watching Today I'm back with my only consistent video. These are my favorite videos to film and watch, and that is the weekly Shop My Stash videos. So we always start out my new drawer. I was very conflicted with this one because I really need a foundation, but I think I need a powder more than I need a foundation. And I'll tell you why here in a minute. But last week I pulled the Lime Crime Venus 3 palette, and we'll talk about that when I get there. And then we also pulled, wait, what did we pull? Oh no. Oh yeah, we pulled the Dior Lash Primer, and we'll talk about that when we get there as well. This week, I was very conflicted. I really wanted to pull a palette that I just know has everything that I need with also staying with spring vibes, so it's not a lot of purples. I think that I'm just maxed out with purples right now, but I think I'm going to pull one more time actually. I was thinking about this one. My MAC palettes, you guys know, have been just in that corner forever. These are really good for just a quick go-to, not really trying that hard, but it's going to like turn out pretty good. Not pretty good, really good. I was thinking about this one. I feel like this is really dark, but that pink could make it more spring. But then I was looking at this one. I think this one might be the one I go with. The only reason I'm not just like picking this up and being like, yes, you're the one, is because of how many purples there are. And I know me, I'm going to use this one, I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to use this one and that one. But I think I am going to pull this one just because these have been sitting here for a while, and I think that this would work well for spring, even if it is like purple spring. So I'm going to pull that one. Next week I'm going to pull from a palette from my palettes drawer that aren't new, but we're going to pull this one this week. And then, like I was saying, I really need a setting powder, so I'm going to pull the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I think that I have lost my under eye setting powder, and not only that, I just need a good setting powder, and I don't have any that I love other than one that's almost out right now. So we are going to pull the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. And that's all for this drawer. It's everything face that's not like a blush, bronzer, highlight, contour. So last week for foundation, we pulled my Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. You know what's funny? I always love this. This is my favorite foundation, but I really feel like this setting powder, we'll go ahead and talk about this. This setting powder just makes me shine. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to be a dewy finish. I have oily combination skin, a lot more on the oily side, and I just think I used this 2 weeks in a row with foundations that I knew, and I was just an oil slick after a few hours. So I love the mist on this one, but I think it is more dewy, and that's just not what I'm looking for. So I'll go ahead and put that one up, and I'm going to pull my Morphe setting spray. I love this one. It's tried and true, so I'm looking forward to using this one. And we're going to put back that foundation like I was talking about, and I'm just ready to use one that I love. I need to test this one out more, but I know that I love this. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I think it gives like a satin matte finish, and I really like that. I just like everything about this, so I am going to pull this. For primer last week, I used the Smashbox Photo Finish. I used to love these, like the whole line of the Smashbox primers, and I just find that I don't love it anymore. But we're going to put this one back, and I think I'm going to use, just because that's a matte foundation and this is in a project pan, which I will be doing an update to the Harry Potter one on Friday if everything goes as planned. But we're going to do the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea primer. I like this one. It has like a silicone like bye pores, but it also is hydrating, so I really like the feel of that. So we're gonna pull that. And then for concealers, man, I really need to pull a new one. I know you guys get tired of me going back and forth, but I'm gonna put back my MAC Pro Longwear concealer. I enjoyed it, and I'm going to pull my Becca Brightening with my NARS. You see me pull this a lot with this just because my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer is almost gone. It may be gone after this week, depending on how many days I wear makeup. And so this gives me the coverage that I need because this doesn't have the amount of product that I need. So yeah, pulling these two. And then for moisturizer, we're just going to keep in my Clinique Gel moisturizer, and I like this for the non-winter cold months. So yeah, we're gonna keep this one in. And that's all for this drawer. Actually, I lied, that's not all for this drawer. I just need to put back my setting powders. So I had the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. I really think that I should just call it quits. I think I'll call it quits at the end of that project pan. I'm not really sure when the end is. We'll look. But I can't use this on its own because the only amount of product is right here. And I would just I just looked up how to like repress. And I just know that I would mess that up. So we're going to put this one back. I also used what seems to be a cult classic favorite now. It's the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. I don't like this. Like, it's probably my least favorite that I have. But since we already have the Hourglass one, we're not going to pull one. We're just going to put that one back. And now that is all for this drawer. Is my highlight, blush, bronzer, contour. Last week for contour, I really enjoyed it. I used my e.l.f. cream one. I just really like this. Is my favorite cream product that I have, actually. I really like the contour. The blush is all right, but I really enjoy that contour color. We're going to put that one back. And I'm going to actually pull my Kat Von D Shading Light Contour just in case that Hourglass Veil Setting Powder does not work out for under my eyes. I can always use one of these two. I like that for under my eyes. And these are really good for contour as well. So we're going to pull that one. Last week for bronzer, I pulled my Too Faced Sweetheart bronzer. This is probably my favorite bronzer. Loved it, but we're going to put that back for the sake of rotation. And I haven't pulled this one in a while, so we'll go ahead and pull this one. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. It's just a sample, but this sample, I swear, guys, has lasted me for over a year. So we're going to go ahead and pull this one. Now for blush and highlight. Let's look at what this palette looks like. I always base my products off of my eyeshadow palette. Okay, so we have like some corally vibes, but those purples still. Let's see. Maybe I can try for like a corally blush this time, just because I don't think that I have done that a lot. Ooh, you know what would be good? We're going to do this one. I haven't done this one in forever. This used to be like, I had 3 blushes. This is one of them. And this is NARS in Deep Throat. So yeah, we're going to pull this one. I really like this one. And then for highlight, well, last week for blush, let me go ahead and put this back. I used the MAC Well Dressed. I'm just trying to use a lot of that one for the spring. And then for highlight, I used the Benefit High Beam. I like this. I didn't like it on its own this week. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm just getting tired of it or what the deal was. But we're going to put that one back. Do I have a more... You know what I haven't done in a long time? I don't know if I'm going to do that though. Let's see. Actually, let's do this one. Have you guys even seen me pull this one before? This is the Too Faced Peach Frost highlighter. I'm going to pull this one. And I already put the last week's up. And I think we have it all. We do. All right, that's all for that. That's everything eyes that is in an eyeshadow palette. Last week, I used the Dior Show Maximizer primer. I love this one, but you know what's weird? You know what I'm wanting to use? You're going to think I'm crazy because of how much crap I've talked about it. But I want to pull this one, the CoverGirl Lash Blast Amplify Primer. And I'm going to use this mascara with it, the Milk one. I just really enjoyed this combination. And I don't like them on their own, either of them. Of course, the primer, but I mean, you know what I'm saying. I like them together. This black is so black. The primer makes this Milk mascara less messy, the Kush mascara. So, yeah, I'm going to use these two. Last week, I had the Smashbox Superfan. This is a favorite of mine, especially with that Dior primer, but we're just going to put that back. And last week I had a few singles. I don't think I'm using singles this week. I just wanted one palette. I've been pulling singles for a while, but I used the Stila Shimmering Glow. I have no idea how to say the name, but it's a pretty pink purple color. And then I used the Color Tattoo by Maybelline. I did use this one. I didn't get a chance to use this one. I didn't need it. I only wore makeup I think 4 times. But we'll go ahead and put those back. And then like I said, I'm not pulling singles. I'm just not doing it this week. Last week for brows, I used my Goof Proof Benefit And we are going to switch out with my favorite. I say that every time, but it is my favorite. My Maybelline Brow Precise. I'm running low on this. I think I'd get one shade lighter next time, but I really enjoy how precise you get with this. And I just love it all around. It's easy to work with, all that. And we're going to put back our 2 eyeliners. I didn't get to use either of these, so we're going to put those back. Nothing really to talk about there. And I'm going to trade out my Kat Von D Trooper tattoo liner for my favorite Tarte Sex Kitten. You know, I have no idea why, but I am going to pull my 24/7 Glide On in Voodoo. I don't know why I'm pulling this, because it's going to make me want to do purple, and I'm trying to stay away from purple. Not stay away from it, but like get more variety in my go-tos. And then I had the 110s by Ardell's. I didn't use them. I swear I'm going to use them this week. Swear. Well, maybe not, just because it does not pair well with that milk mascara. So yeah, I probably won't use that, but just in case I do, I'm going to do that and the House of Lashes adhesive. And I'm going to keep in my Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is also in a Project Pan. We're getting there, but I swear this thing goes on forever. I know that I've had this for over a year, and it's still hanging on. Like, we're still going. But I want to keep that in. And is that all for this drawer? Yep, that's all for this drawer. Lippy drawer. I'm going to keep in my Sephora Rose Hip lip balm. I have Invisalign. That's the only thing that seems to work. And I'm going to put back, now this one is from not this last week, but the week before. It's in Posh Spice, and I found that. And then I use the Morphe Liquid Lip again in Virgin. I know Paige Corn loves it. This is the only lippy that I have that picks up on lines on my lips. Like, I didn't know I had them until I use this one, because with all my other products it doesn't show up. So yeah, I don't love this one. Maybe it's like a layering thing, and when I can wear a lipstick I'll like it, but right now I just don't think I'm going to be pulling that anytime soon. What stole the show though was this Melted Matte by Too Faced in the shade Queen Bee. This was gorgeous. It was like a pretty pink purple color, and I really enjoyed that, but we're going to put that back. Let's see. I kind of want something cool this week, man. I really do. Let's see. Really like corally. I think I'm going to go bold with my lips. Or maybe not bold, like not pink though. Like, I'm going to go to purple and like maybe a coral color if I can find one. Let's see what we're working with. Okay, so I feel like corals would be over here. I feel like these are way too dark. Way too much. You know, I never pull lipstick just because Invisalign, I found that it's way too hard and like not worth it. So we're not going to do that. And I feel like those are too red. So I don't know. We're not going to use those. Let's see this color. Since I found that I enjoyed the Too Faced Melted Mattes. This is the Too Faced in Melted Nude. Let's see. Oh, that is really pretty. That's not really corally, and I'm kind of going for the coral look this week, like I said, but we'll put that over to the side as a maybe. It's a lip gloss. No. What are you? Lip paint. That's probably a lip gloss. I feel like that's pinky. We'll try a swatch. That's not corally. I don't know that I have a coral, you know? You don't realize what you have in your collection until you're looking for a shade and realize you don't have it. So let's try this Too Faced Melted Lippy in, what is this shade? Melted Polani? I don't know how you say it. Oh, I feel like that's way too pink and it should not be over there. So we're going to put you over here where you belong. This one I've pulled recently. A pin exploded on it. Let's see what this looks like. That's cool, but like it's not like coral. Where is my corals? Well, let's go over here. I don't know, guys. Oh, isn't that crazy? Ooh, is it too soon for this? And will it even match? Let's see. Jeffree Star and Watermelon Soda. That's really bold, man. I don't know if that's going to work out. I'm just turning everything down right now. It's a latex one. Ooh, Can't Relate would probably be exactly what I'm looking for. And Scandal in the other color. I think I just found them. There's Can't Relate. And here is Scandal. Okay, yeah. Scandal is a yes. Like, that's absolutely a yes. Can't Relate is a possibility at this point. I don't think I want Calabasas. Is that what we're going for? I feel like I'm not extremely happy about those. Like, why am I not happy about those? Yeah, I feel like I've spent too much time here. So, let me pull out the eyeshadow palette and double check. I would really like to use that watermelon soda. I just don't feel that it's the palette for that. Okay, Scandal's a yes. Actually, I'm doing watermelon soda. You know what? We're going Scandal and watermelon soda. Both of those are kind of like out there in your face. But I feel like I need that. Like I said, like I'm just in a rut right now with what I've been picking. So we're going to go with this one in Scandal and this Jeffree Star in watermelon soda. I'm excited about those. I need that. Last but not least is my Lime Crime Venus 3. And I will go ahead and put all my looks that I got throughout the week on the screen. I liked this, man. I really enjoyed it. I used a lot of, well, I use this one every time as a crease color. A lot of the times I use this as a crease transition. I use this in the inner corner a lot. One day I put Beloved all over the lid with, this is a good topper. I love this. I love this beam color for like the inner corner as well. And I use Heavenly. So I use just about every one of these colors. I really like it. And I'm going to pull it again soon just because I don't feel like this got the attention that it needed. I think next week I'm going to pull the Blood Sugar palette. But yeah. Alright. Now let's see what all we pull. So here's all the products that I pulled for this week. I'm excited about it. I don't know. I'm not really excited about that eyeshadow palette, but I am excited about those lippies. I don't know why I'm not excited about the eyeshadow palette. Probably because there's purples in there and I've just like burnt out on purples. I'm excited to try that Hourglass setting powder a lot and the NARS blush and of course that L'Oreal Infallible foundation. I'm excited to be using a Project Pan item, that primer. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what products you pulled for this week. And if you've seen anything that you would like to see me pull in the future, let me know in the comments below as well. If you like these videos, I post these every single Monday. Unless I'm late, then it's Tuesday. Unless I'm really late, then it's a Wednesday. But you can consistently count on these videos. So thanks for watching. Bye guys.